Uh, okay, I don't think I'm waiting for anyone, so I'ma just get started. Oh, hi, Goober. Hi. How you doing? How are you doing? I guess I was waiting for someone. Hi. Uh, yes, quick announcement for in the VOD. You're literally gonna sleep. Well, that's okay. You already know anyways. Is But still, I'm gonna make the little announcement for the VOD in case someone is watching it back on YouTube. Is that for Twitch, due to an administrative issue, I will move to a new channel on Twitch. And yes, that is unfortunate because building we have been building this channel a little bit, and it has been going better and better, but we will hopefully just continue that in the future on the new channel. That is the only announcement, pretty much. And then, other than that, I am just going to play Stanley Parable or continue with it in front of no one this time because Niaki could not join and Goober is going to bed. Uh, anyways, so good night, Goober. Wish you an amazing night's rest. And then I am just going to start gaming. So good night. Good night. Okay, let me get my like this. Get that ready. Gotta set up the different chats. I forgot that I had to do that. All right. Then I say we go to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. Time to open it. Time to open it. Time to open it. But yeah, it is a very sad moment. We have to say goodbye to this channel. But so be it. So be it. It is the best move, simply. Okay. Enter the current time. Let's switch it to gaming, to the gaming setup. Although I do also need to wait. I need to get text fragment gaming, and we copy it here. Yes, like that. Perfect. And now I can yap to myself for 2 hours. But so be it. Enter the current time. It is 3:19. Pretty much 3:20 p.m. Here we go. I gotta update the gotta update. Where's my tabs? Hello? Okay. We update this to the Stanley Parable. That is what we're gonna be doing. And then that is it. Was it updated? Yes. Very good and very nice. Hang on. Before we get started, can I just say something? Thank you for actually setting the clock both times you booted up the game. You're welcome! You're welcome! A lot of people don't take that step seriously. They just leave the clock set at 12. Rude. But you're actually taking the time to set the clock, and I appreciate that. Wow! Is this an Easter egg? This is an Easter egg. That's how I know that you care about this experience. You're paying attention. Indeed, I am. I am paying attention. I don't even have any way of knowing if the times you're setting are correct. Tell you what, I'll make you a deal. Since you've been so cooperative, next time you boot up the game and see the screen, just set the clock to your favorite time. Go ahead, pick whichever time you want, even if it's not the correct time. You've earned it. Alright, I'll let you get back to the game now. Thank you. Oh, that was a lot less spectacular of an Easter egg than I thought it would be. Oh well. Oh well. Begin the game. Hopefully it continues where we left off last stream. So let's see.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Can I skip? No, I have to start again? No! I have to start over? No! I thought I could just leave. I thought I could just leave and that it would save for me, but my bucket is gone. There's no more bucket. That is sad. That is very sad. Meow, 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 meow.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Yes, I know all of this. I know all of this. Okay, we did the new content already, but I feel like we haven't nearly completed everything else, right? There's so much that we're missing.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do. We've done this before.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
It is.
It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yeah.
Stanley's but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay. I will listen. I will listen this time.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door,
Yes.
and got back on track.
Oh, but this is just boring. This is just normal. Do we want to do that? No. We're going down. Down to an earlier round? I think.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Yeah. Everyone makes mistakes now.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
It's okay, narrator.
It's clearly...
It's okay.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Thank you. Speedrun. Do. Oh yeah. We already did this.
No, this isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
I close my eyes.
Okay. We just have to get back to
Closing my eyes.
It's all rubbish.
No,
now.
don't give
The whole
up.
Story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
No.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Make it drop. Okay, give me a sec. Okay, let's go. Here we go again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Indeed. I might have just missed a memo.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Okay, I think we did this already.
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
Yeah.
It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's find the story. Story, where are you? Are you with the fern? The fern? Boots with the fern? Story, where are you? Here? Is the story here? Hello, story. Hello, story. Come here. I can smell you.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Yeah, let's try that.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
But okay, I think we did this entire path already.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yes. I might have just missed a memo, indeed.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Is it?
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay, we shall do that. We shall do that. But to be honest, I think I'm gonna...
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Here it comes.
No, wait. Never mind. Not
the story.
Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps. Now this...
Okay, I've done this again. Or I've done this already, this entire path, so I'm just gonna restart. Just going to restart because I don't want to do the entire path that I've already done again.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I have. We're gonna do the original content.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Indeed.
Wow. Yes.
This room. Beautiful.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I didn't.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Fair. But I wanted to be in this room because this room we haven't explored yet. At least not fully. Yet. Do not jump from the cargo. So last time we just jumped down here and we died and that restarted the entire game. So we're just gonna stand on here calmly.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Are you not?
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Who?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
My wife! My wife!
It, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Okay, you see, narrator, this kind of feels like you're holding the person that I'm waiting for hostage, and you're kind of threatening me in a passive-aggressive way. So I feel like it doesn't do wonders for your trust score. Right? I don't feel it it helps your credibility, but okay, well, I think we just continue. Oh, scary. What is this? Why is there nothing here? There's just a void. Darkness. Darkness. Can I go to the right? Here? No. Okay. So I have to jump into the darkness. Here we go. See you on the other side. Ah!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
One sec. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now.
Bread?
I want you to come in and
Bread?
tell me all about
Your damn
Whoa.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
What a funny prank narrator. What a funny prank. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Okay. I'll come inside. Sure. Hello, my wife.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? 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 I don't want to press G. I don't want to press G. That sounds dangerous. Dangerous. That dangerous. Do I have to, my wife? Do I have to press G? Okay. My G.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Okay, it turned into a roast session real quick. It started with a prank, and now it's just full on being mean to me. It started with a prank, and now it's bullying.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
What if I press a different button? I don't want to listen to you. What if I press G again? No? Doesn't work? Okay, fine.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful.
Wonderful.
And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished
That was
off
real.
the face of the earth.
That was real.
The thought excited him terribly.
Press J to spend time with the boys. I have friends. Let's go.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Okay, press N to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
We've seen
and
that.
Down another was a game with a baby.
A baby?
And he called it the Stanley Parable.
I haven't seen the baby yet. Let me press my kids a story. Let me tell my kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
One more time. Gotta play one more time. I love you, my wife.
But there is no answer.
Oh!
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
No!
Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Okay, then I just go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
He won't stop.
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
But what if I do? What if I do?
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here,
I could
he's
not win
electing
there.
to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
We're not so different,
I'll
I
try
suppose.
once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must.
No, you don't have to.
Perhaps-
Let me
well,
live my
maybe
life.
This time you'll see.
Let me live
Maybe
my
this
life.
time. And I tried again.
Please
Stanley
die?
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I'm DED. Dead. Okay, that was an interesting experience.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, fine. I follow your comments. I follow what you want,
Stanley
narrator.
came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Yes, I do that. For you, narrator. Aren't I a good friend? Aren't I a good
Yet
friend?
there was not a single person here either.
Speed
Feeling
run.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to
bossy.
his boss's office.
How you doing? How you doing? Ooh, spooky. Yeah, I am still playing this. I wanted to continue. I'm also good, but I did message you on Twitch about a little situation that this will be, unfortunately, the last stream on this channel, because due to an administrative issue, I can pretty much never get monetized on this channel. So for the future, etc., I decided, okay, I'll make a new channel, which is pinned in the chat. It is pinned in the chat, and I also sent the name is right here. Like, bam. That will be the new channel. But other than that, that is a bit unfortunate, of course. But other than that, I'm quite okay. Bit sleep deprived, but yeah. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We gotta get back to to where we are with the follower account and get past that even. So yeah, this is just the last stream that I'll do on this channel, just so I can inform people that might come in about the change, and then I'll replace the banner. I'll replace the offline screen, and then the next stream will be on the new channel. Yeah, yeah, like that. But what have you been up to? I mean, if you don't want to share, of course, don't feel pressured. But I hope you are having a lovely holiday, at least.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Why
All
had I?
because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself.
School in a few days, though. Yeah, school starts again. Summer over. I mean, if you look outside, it's probably also not that nice of weather for you now, right? Bit lonely, are you? Yes, not even the girlfriend, no. No, she's hanging out with friends, so she couldn't join, unfortunately. So I was just yapping to myself while yapping with the narrator of this game. Which is fine. This will not be a very long stream. I will probably individually message the followers of this channel as well, of like, hey, in case you're still interested in joining, at one point, here's the new channel. Anyways, yeah. But at least this narrator can entertain me. At least your kid, indeed, my newly adopted kid. Not yet. Not yet.
Maybe I am crazy.
I am crazy.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered
Wait, we already did
he
this
began to
path.
make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Why can't we?
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
That is very strange.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
I've already heard this dialogue.
Next, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
This is all a dream.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job.
Did we completely finish this path?
I may as well enjoy this while...
Well, I think I'm gonna do a game with my fam and friends, so you're alone again. That's fair. Let's see. Enjoy the game with your family and friends loads, and then I hope that the next stream will be a bit more up your alley, because I think in the next stream I am going to play Roblox for the first time. I think that is the plan, I think, for next stream. Oh, and a little update on with viewers. I mean, you can join. You can join if you want. I want to play because I'm playing Roblox playing Roblox for the first time. I mostly want to do the most popular games on Roblox just to explore the peak gaming of Roblox. But of course, feel free to join. Of course, feel free to join. It will be Wednesday evening, probably. Wednesday evening. Regarding my stream schedule, I think I'll try to... Oh, it's your first day of school on Wednesday? What a strange first day of school. What a strange first day of school. My stream schedule in general will, I think, be... Sorry, one more thing. Will be Wednesday evenings, and then in the weekends during the afternoons, either Saturday and Sunday, because I'm starting a new job, not upcoming week, but the week after. So then that. Anyways, enjoy the game with your friends and family. I'm starting a teaching job. Yeah, I won't say more for now. But yeah, I'm starting a teaching job. Or yeah, stroopwafel making. No, no, I'm not a good cook or baker or patissier. None of that. But yeah, you would never do that. I mean, I made an exception for this one because this position seemed really fun. But yeah, so that will be the change in the sleep schedule, stream schedule, basically what I was doing. Anyways, enjoy your game. See ya later. See ya. Oh, what an anticlimactic goodbye then.
Lucid. So he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield.
I see.
It too appeared. It was so much fun.
Magical.
And Stanley marveled that he had still not
See ya.
woken up.
Bye.
How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps
Thank
the
you.
strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Indeed.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
This was not a
How
dream.
could it be? Was
This is
Stanley
reality.
simply deceiving himself?
But I can
Believing that
fly.
if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else
Exactly.
would the voice explain all that?
Indeed.
This voice was a part of himself too, surely.
It's
Surely,
me.
if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Anyways.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh yeah, we did this. We definitely had this before.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew.
Very
Everyone
crazy.
knows what crazy people look like.
Like
And
me.
in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that
Run
day.
away!
The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career.
Yeah.
And by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this. So it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Run away! Flee the scene. Okay, we did this one as well. We did this one as well already. So here we go again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I follow instructions, good narrator. I
Yet
follow
there was not a
instructions.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Do I have to do all of this again? Does it not realize that I've done this before?
Stepping into his manager's office,
No.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
No.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being... Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story
Yes,
as quickly
because
as
I've done this
possible,
already.
He didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
You talk so
That
much.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy. So he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I forgot about this. I forgot about this.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Ooh. And we won't go up and down the elevator because we've done that many times.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
Indeed.
This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh. How exciting.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
But it says escape right here. It says escape right here. Hi, Ash, sir. Welcome back. Yeah, to quickly explain, due to an administrative issue on my part that I made a long time ago, I kind of have to change the channel that I stream on. So I have a new channel that is made and pinned in the chat, I think, at the top of the chat, that I'll be streaming on after this stream. And this stream is mostly still on this channel, so I can let people know, right? The occasional people who join my chat, so I can let them know. So that is why the dramatic stream title is there. That is basically it. But for now, still playing Stanley Parable. And then next stream, I'll probably do something else. I cannot go into too much depth, but it is something along those lines. It is just a very silly mistake that I made. That means that I kind of have to change. But it's still okay, you know? It is okay because it is only... I mean, the channel's still super small. So it's not like we're losing that much. So I only need to convince the people who have joined my chat before in the past months to join to the other channel. But yeah, it is just a silly mistake on my part. Nothing too extreme or anything. Nothing bad that happened. It's just a bit of a sucky situation that is most easily fixed with just a fresh channel, I guess. But oh well. Oh well. That is it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Best time to start a new channel is now, since I'm so small. If it would be way more sucky if I had like 100k followers or something, and then I had to somehow communicate to all of them like, hey, new channel. But that's not the case. So indeed, better find out now than later. Better find out now than later. But yeah, that's basically. So if you did enjoy last stream and this stream, I would appreciate it if you also follow the other channel. That would be very nice. Because that is where I'll be streaming in the future. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And then for now, time to continue the Stanley Parable. Because I see an escape route right here. We've done the mind control facility already, kind of. We probably didn't complete it because we died, I believe. But why did they put an escape route here? I feel like if it says escape, I feel like someone tried to escape here and wanted to let me know that I could escape here, so I'm gonna escape here. Run away!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Yeah, that's what you want me to think. That is exactly what you want me to think, but I don't trust you, narrator. You've been really rude to me.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
The door is quite far away already, so I might as well continue.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
It's not death. You see, it looks scary, but it's not death. I don't believe it. Unless it's the sweet escape of death. That might be it. Oh, that does sound scary. But I believe in the goodness of humanity. I believe in the goodness of this narrator. So here we go. Nope. Whoa. Oh. Freedom, 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 freedom. I'm alive. I am still alive. Jaws of death.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
it is actually
that his life
death?
had been of no consequence whatsoever.
It's actually
Stanley
death?
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
No.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeball.
No!
And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow
No!
life. Farewell, Stanley.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What? I live? Did the girl narrator save me? Did the new narrator save me? Can I go this way to the boxes? No. It's very dark. The Stanley Parable. Okay. That is the game.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Indeed. What was he thinking? Oh, do I have to give a speech? Am I king? What? Is this a museum?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? This was the afterlife all along? This is my computer. This is the office. Is this the office layout? Yes, this is the path I've walked many a times. The corridor. Beautiful. Filing cabinets. Yes, the ones that did absolutely nothing. Random office computers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A selection of the sounds is used throughout the game when the buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. I feel like I haven't heard any of those sounds, but that might just be me. The Office. Okay, let's continue. Credits. Wow! Where's the button? Wow! The amazing makers of the game. Gotta give credit real quick. We cite our sources. The Office. 431 to 436. Maintenance room. This is a big museum. What was this from? The War Zone? Did we see the War Zone? Did we? No, right? Alien base? What? I feel like that is an end. I feel like that is a spoiler. Fun room? Did we see the fun room? Did we see the cash flying? I don't remember any of this. Maybe my memory was wiped over the past days. Perhaps. How do you make a JRPG? Oh. How's the game going? I hope it's as good as the first one. Or as good or better than the first one from a cool man. Okay. Oh. Are you a rock? I'm paper. Is there more? Could you tell me what the significance of the number 1,112,800 is? No. No clue. Well, the thing I want to know is, what would you do if Stanley entered any other rooms? Next one. Okay, I don't know if there's... I don't know how long this will continue. I don't know how long that will continue. Anyways. Moving on. Cargo lift. Yes, we've seen that. Is there anything I need to do here? Sending levers? We haven't seen that. Where is this going? Is this endless? Elevator? Freedom ending? Did we have that ending already? Countdown desk? Huh? Huh? What? Where are we? Is this spoiling everything? Oh. I'm back in the beginning room. We don't want that. We don't want that. Okay, continue. We go up, helicopter. Narration outtakes. Entire game roughly 3 separate times over 2 years of development.
Where were all his co-workers? Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you? Well,
very scary.
Let's see. Stanley walked through the green door.
Calmly back out. That scared me. Underground. Okay. Cool. Okay. We go to the exit, I guess. Or is there more to see in this museum? Press the button! Didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. Okay, we can go to the exit. But did we see what has to be seen? Let's see. Okay, that gives me trauma. That gives me trauma. Anyways, I guess we go to the exit. Hello? Hello?
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another.
What?
How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
What? What? Stanley Parable. Stanley Parable off? See you on the other side.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
What?
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Me and the narrator? Best friends
Listen
forever?
to me. You
Oh.
can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
How?
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long
What?
as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
I don't wanna
Stop
press
now
quit.
and it'll be your only true choice.
I don't want to. No.
You do
No.
choose it.
No, I don't want to
let
exit the
time
game.
choose for you. Don't let
And we start again. Okay. So it was death. It was not an escape. It was the sweet escape of death. The sweet escape of
All
death
of
and
his
despair.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
The apartment ending yet? Is that where I just have to press buttons? That one? Because I just did that earlier in the beginning of the stream. Do you mean that one where the narrator pranks me with haha, you really thought you had a loving wife? Oh, yeah, with the phone. That I picked up the phone of the wife, and then I'm in front of the apartment. Mannequin wife opens the door. That one? No, I don't have the bucket yet. I thought I would go to the... Okay, so that is a spoiler. Ooh, so that will still
When
happen.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But like I thought maybe we should try the original game first and then go back to the bonus content, because I don't think we finished
Yet there was
the
not a
original
single person here either.
thing, right?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Because we did do this, but we failed, I think, at the end. Open.
Okay, I think we all know the
Yes.
drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway.
What a
Kill
surprise. 7 endings? Yeah, that could be... That sounds about right. Is there a way we can see that? Is there a way we can see that? Countdown, apartment museum. Yeah, we did countdown. We did the freedom ending where I just turned it off.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay, we'll follow the narrator's words this time. We press the idea button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What
Yes.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Before, in an earlier ending, we were up there. Chair climb. We jump down again. Yeah.
Ah, you've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome. You see, back
Welcome.
when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter.
This
and
was
acted
one of the
very
7.
superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good
I
for
did
you.
do this one.
Anyway, when it came time to update the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go.
They added it to
New
the game.
content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content? Always more content, more content, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to
So
make
many?
it
How
seem
many
like
endings?
we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section. You won't hear it anywhere else in the game. It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are.
I'm very
we call
special.
This track, Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Thank you. 46?
Good job.
That's crazy.
Good
That is a
job.
lot of endings.
3, 2, 1. Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. You jumped on the catwalk. You should have been careful. You should have been careful. It used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending. I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier. Chase your dreams.
What barrier?
Railings don't mean anything.
Oh, the jump.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you
We
did
did
it.
it.
Good
Yeah.
job, you did it. Good job, you did
We
it.
did it.
Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it. Good job, you did it.
Wow. Okay. And then we run, zoom, 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 back. Here we go. The jumping
All
out
his
of the window
co-workers
was
were
when we
gone.
did.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We have done, in the original content, we have gone to the
When
right
Stanley
here.
came to a set of 2 open doors.
Wait, I just see asterisks in the message. So I don't know what you typed, but
He entered the door on his left.
so I think we did everything on the right because we did go downstairs already from the maintenance room. We took that elevator down. We also jumped down the movement platform. We also just went up with the movement platform. So I think that is most of it in the right door. So I think we now still need to go to the left. Was the broom closet also an ending? Bottom museum, out window, confusion ending, death ending. Yeah. I think so. The ending where I went downstairs, like, I did the ending where I went downstairs as well.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Like down the
Feeling
stairs.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
here.
to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a
That one.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Like we did this as well, going down here, and then we end up in the endless loop. Can we open this? The executive bathroom. Ah, we haven't been here. Yeah, the crazy person ending, indeed. We have done that one. But we haven't done the toilet ending. Bathroom. Hello. I've got the feeling money's for stealing. But not yours, of course. Say, that's a lovely purse. Toilet? Can I open the toilet? Hello? Wash my hands. Very important. Can I open this window? So 8 to 9? Yeah, I think so. Can I do anything here in the executive bathroom? Maybe I should close the door. Hi, hair guy. How have you been? How have you been? If you type 888 at the boss keypad, you might get an achievement. But so there's nothing in this toilet. There's nothing in this bathroom. I'm glad to hear that, hair guy. I'm glad to hear that. It is always nice when people are doing well. I guess there's nothing in this bathroom. I guess we just leave. I guess we just leave. And then we do 888 at the keypad.
Here's the door. Just go.
Okay. It is like, that's a 0. Yeah, it's in YouTube chat. It is in YouTube chat. That's a 5. Also not what we want. Okay. 1 down. That is also a 5. Never mind. Okay. 8. 8. No, that's a 5 again. Okay. 8, 8, 8, 8. That's 5, 5, 5, 5. Okay. 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay, I didn't give an achievement, unfortunately. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. By the way, hair guy. Real quick for hair guy in the YouTube chat. This isn't super relevant for you since you always join via YouTube anyways, but for Twitch, because of an administrative issue on my part, I am changing the Twitch channel that I'm streaming on. So I made a new one. It is in the bio, in the currently pinned in the chat as well, of where I'll be streaming afterwards. It's also now linked. It is now the new channel that is linked to my YouTube channel as well. So yeah, it is a new channel that I'll be streaming on after this stream. Just a little heads up. Hi again. Hi again. Okay. Indeed, no achievement. Oof. No achievement. Oof. You left YouTube, but by all means, watch on what you prefer. Ah, I know that was coming, but I knew that it was coming, but it still scared me.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Fair to join us. That is a very good reason. We are pretty cool. About to get this ending. Now we won't jump down. We won't jump down this time.
The
Press
lights
this button.
rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Did he? Did he? I do have strength, as I keep saying. I'm buff.
Now the
I'm
monitors
strong.
jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley,
all empty.
one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This is the Stanley parable. It is it's a story game where you walk in your own path, basically what you want, and then the story changes with every decision you make, basically. So every whatever direction you walk in. Speech, difficult. Speech, very difficult. Beep.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Have
was this
I?
the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Yeah, the fired is
No.
crazy.
He refused to believe
Two
it.
even.
He
Two people
couldn't
are fired.
accept it. His own life in
Pirate.
someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Alrighty,
Had
see
he
you in a
truly
bit.
spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Were we blind? Were we blind? Ashter.
But
Were
here
we
was the
blind all
proof.
along?
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy. Or sad. Or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
What I was wondering is, all these lights are here. Do they do anything? And what I also want to prepare, because we're not gonna turn it off, right? We're gonna... They don't? Okay. We are gonna claim it for ourselves because we want to be the evil mastermind. But then the countdown starts. But we need to counter the countdown. So I assume we counter the countdown by pressing the numbers in order of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's scout the buttons beforehand. Right? Or am I completely off the mark? That could also be the case. And then we're just wasting our time. That's, no. Oh. And 3 was somewhere. I cannot see anything. They're a placebo. So they're just for wasting time? They're just for nothing? Do I at least get an achievement for pressing them all? Do I at least get something? Hello? Oh, there's an exit here. No, that's where I entered. Okay, let's at least press them all one more time. Where's the entrance to this staircase? I cannot see it on my screen. It's blocked. Is it blocked? That's rude. Okay, I guess we cannot. I guess we won't press them all. Huh? I guess we don't do that. So rude. So it's basically just to waste your time when you are stressed with the countdown. So you think, oh, I can help it. I can remove the countdown by pressing these buttons, and it doesn't do anything.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Okay, so I have pressed off before, and that gives, like, freedom in nature, right? We have done that before. That was before you joined, I think. So, is the countdown... Is there a way to stop the countdown? That is what I want to figure out. Surely there has to be, right? There has to be a way to escape. Or do I press on first, and then I press off afterwards? Is that the way? Is that the way? Is there a hint from you, Asher, as the gaming expert? Am I somewhat on the right track? Or is it just the countdown ending and the nature ending? Both of which we had already. That's it? Oh, it is just the countdown ending and the... Bruh. I should probably fix that. Okay, then we just go for the happy ending. There are 2 other endings involving the boss's office, though. Okay, I didn't know that. So we gotta go back to the boss's office. Okay. But first, we are free. Once again.
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over?
Was it? Wasn't it? Was it?
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
Yes.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
We'll never know.
What other mysteries did this strange building hold?
It is very
But
strange.
as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
Indeed.
For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
We gaze.
It was perhaps
into
the
the
only
distance.
thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
And we are finally free.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
For the first time. And then we wake up in the office again. Wahoo! Wahoo! Okay, now... Would I like to see a secret? Of course I would like to see a secret. Secret. Secrets. What kind of secret? What kind of secret? Something in this room? Something I can find?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle
I
the
did do this,
pressure.
yes.
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that.
We are getting
No.
roasted now, right?
This couldn't go anywhere except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy.
No!
Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Enter the monitor
Eventually,
room and press
someday,
every button
they
as
would arrive.
they are presented
Soon,
to progress
very soon now,
through the
this will
area.
end. He will be spoken to.
Okay.
He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer.
Ah,
Here it comes.
that's cool. Ah, okay.
How
I will try
wonderful.
that.
Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Yeah.
When
I'm
Stanley
alone.
came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, so we speedrun to the
Yet there was
mind
not a
control
single person
facility.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Meow.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Meow.
to his boss's office.
I still find it so confusing though that there was nothing in the bathroom. There's something here? Oh, that light flicker scared me.
Here's
Once
the door,
again.
just go.
Thank you. Ah, I see. Okay. Enter monitor room. Press every button. Yeah, so the 3 buttons. Don't get on the elevator. And go back. Press the light button. Okay. Yes, chef. Will do.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Ooh. Ooh.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Because is it a bug?
Did he have the strength to find out?
Let's see. Let's see. Otherwise, we can just restart. That's no problem. Button
Now
2.
the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Where was the pirates? There was one who was... Oh, there, employee pirates. Why pirates? Is it because they are watching movies illegally, or is it... Are they trying to find the One Piece? Big difference. Big difference. Okay, so we press this one.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay, and now we wait. What color is the grass outside for you? Also green. Dun 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 dun. Oh, it did open. I mean, I trust you, Ashter. Don't worry, I trust you. I trust you. You have way more experience with this game than I do. And yes, you could be pranking me the entire time. This could be a very elaborate prank where you're trying to gain my trust only for in the end to completely betray me and lock me forever. But then so be it. So be it. So we press the light button. This one. Oh. Oh yeah, this is what you meant. Secrets! Secret Room 2014. Never give up on your dreams. Never give up. Secret of the year every year. For me, it is a bit loud. I don't know if it's for you also super loud. But so be it. You never go crits? You never go beat crits? High resolution secret texture. Don't touch the secrets. 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 Ah, I see. Banger music. Ah. So it never ends? It never ends? It's just... It's more how long can we survive here? Hi guys, welcome to the Mr. Beast Challenge. Who can stay in the disco room the longest? Winner gets 1,000 Vietnamese dong. AKA €1. €1 is crazy. I'm generous. What can I say? Very generous. Okay, so I guess we press begin the game again, right? Or not? Or do we stay longer? I guess we do begin the game again. Yeah! Never give up on your dreams. Yeah! Never give up on your dreams. Secret, super secret bros. Secret mode engage. Begin game again. Enough disco. Speedrun to the boss's office.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like?
True, I
There was a
forgot.
computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Dementia.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, to the boss's office.
Yet
Big
there
wooden
was not
door,
a
step
single
in and
person
immediately
here
step out.
either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. So, these big wooden doors, I assume, right? Was that what was meant to happen? Do I have to go deeper? Do I have to go... Why is there another room? What is this? Was this always here? I also have never seen it flash like that before, but can I...
Here's the door.
I guess that was supposed to happen. Get pranked. Get pranked, narrator. Get pranked. So. I guess we are now truly alone. Meow, 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 meow. Peace forever. Forever. Now go back to Stanley's office. Oh, we can also no longer open these doors. I see. So we go back all the way to the office, to our office, where we can chill alone without anyone, a scary voice, bothering us. Without the mega yapper. Without the yapper of the century. Ah, peace and quiet, what we wanted all along. We never wanted to explore why everyone disappeared. Were there even people to begin with? I couldn't care less. All I want is peace and quiet in this dark room, I guess. I guess in this dark room. Yeah, but it looks scary. Okay. Breathe. Breathe in. And out. Here we go. You are now leaving. Oh, do we go left or right? 754. What is this? This is floor 754. This door is left. Or this door is closed. It is closed. We cannot go that way. The elevator also doesn't open. So I guess we go up. 6 floors to 7 6. Oh. You can cut the silence with a knife. Where do we go? Where are we going? 755. Can I open this door? No, I can't. Even further. We climb higher than we've ever been before. 757. 3 more floors to go. And then, this happened. He arrived at 759. That is what happened. But then, to his big surprise, this happened. Escape pod launch bay. But I feel like we cannot really trust that, given that the previous escape kind of led to death. But it's okay. We don't have anything else to do anyways. And the narrator is gone now, so perhaps it's actually an escape. Hello? Do I just continue? Okay, wait. Let's turn around so I can actually just walk straight. Okay, we just walk straight. Okay. Okay. This is the escape pod. What is happening? What is happening? The game is loading. Are we free? What? What? Huh? Eh? The escape is just a reset? No escape possible? No escape possible? No! No narrator, no escape. So rude. So rude. Why is this game so rude? I mean, that makes it fun, of course.
The meeting room.
Wow.
Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Okay. So those were all the endings of the office, right? I assume. But I do want to check out the other doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I do that, Mr. Narrator. I do that with love.
Yet there was
For
not a
you.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Except the elevator one, which is simply going up and down the boss elevator. I did do that.
Coming to a
I did do that
staircase,
already.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright, but what is in these doors? A panda. Legacy. Fanta. Business strategy. No! No! Panda! That's your phone wallpaper? Wow. The poor panda, you look so sad. Can we go down this escalator? Oh. We can. Okay. Let's go down. Whoa! I didn't know that this tune was this tune from this game. This is an iconic tune in video editing. Banger. Banger music. Once again. I see. I see. Said the blind man. With the blind man being me, of course. It's a very long elevator. Ah. The elevator bossa nova. Oh. I don't know if I like the humming person in my ear, my left ear. Are we just literally in the same spot? What? What? Oh. Even if we go up? Dua Lipa dance. Anyways, we did our dance break. That is enough. Okay, so I think we can now just go to the new content. We can pick up our beloved bucket, right? Oh. 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 We cannot go back. Reset it is. Okay.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
Still no. Still no. Okay, we go to the new content. Wow! Wow!
Oh, good. You noticed my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show you.
Yay! Back to the bucket. Let's get our friend. Our best friend. The bucket. What happens if we go back on here? Nothing? Okay. I thought it would maybe go that way, but I guess not. Alright, then we go in here. In here? No. Okay.
You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be.
It hasn't.
The original
Don't
Stanley
worry.
parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further.
Wow.
Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Gorgeous! We're back!
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for.
For sure.
Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Yes, please.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts,
that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. It'll all work itself out. Game development is much more of a fuzzy magic than anything scientific or logical, really.
I'll ask my sister. She's a game developer. Whether she agrees. Okay. I think just like last time, because it got reset, we get the bucket.
Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Solo developer sometimes, other times with other people. Okay, we get the reassurance bucket. Oh, a flyer.
The complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I'm happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game.
Come
It's
to me,
the
bucket.
Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket. You see, Stanley, anytime you're holding the bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
Yes,
and
come
heart.
to me.
As long as you hold onto the bucket, the many disorienting contradictions of the Stanley Parable will feel perfectly normal and perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long
bucket is
for
our
the
wife
gentle
now.
embrace of jarring
Yes.
cognitive dissonance while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest,
Indeed,
it's a
or
much
husband.
more
Also
convenient
possible.
solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable. Can you imagine what a pain in the ass that would be? Yes, the bucket is the perfect solution.
Our love.
Give it a try.
Come here. Our love. The shared love between Ashter and I. The bucket.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well? I think that just holding
Even
it
more.
has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person.
Even
the benefits
more.
of the bucket seem to go on and on, don't they?
Indeed.
All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
Here we go.
Does anyone give out awards for most enjoyable bucket in a video game? That really should be an award if it isn't already.
As I said before, indeed, it should. Do we now have to do all the things again, like we did in the weekend, or like we did on Wednesday? Arsitula Populi, is that people owned? I don't know what Sicily is. My Latin is very not that great. Bucket of the people. I see.
Okay, I'll be honest, I haven't yet decided on this one. I think that in the new version, the office could use a bit of decoration, like balloons. But I'm undecided on Get Well Someday and Happy 12th Birthday. Which would you go with?
Okay, last time I picked Happy 12th Birthday, Stepney, so now we do Get Well Someday.
You know, sometimes when you solicit another person's opinion,
Bruh.
it makes you realize that you knew which one you actually really wanted all along. Happy 12th birthday, step-niece, it is.
Boo.
Or actually, maybe I should have gone with... No, I've made my decision, we're moving on.
So do we just go to the exit, or do we have to do every little bit? Because we didn't get the free achievement yet, right? Because we had to finish all the other things before we did that. So I guess we gotta do all the other things out of order. I've already been here. Okay, no more that figurine. I haven't gotten all the figurines yet. I've just gotten that collectible that was in there. So there are more. We have no more jumps left, that's for sure.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
We did the gym button. We did the gym button. We didn't go up here yet.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley? Yes, yes, it will go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Yes, we haven't gone here yet. New area unlocked. The free, oh, there was also just a staircase here. Ha 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 ha. We went to the infant hole already. Settings world champion. Okay. Okay, the settings world champion. Settings world champion. Hello? Do I also need to do something before I can go in here? Do I need to go into the settings and then allow delete save data? No. Anything? Audio? Video? Controls? I'm probably completely off the mark here. Auto walk. I don't see anything in settings. How can I become the world champion of settings? I have to adjust every single setting? That... Like, just press it? Can I press it on and off? Hi, hair guy. Welcome back in YouTube. Do I just... I forgot what the settings were. Oh, but I can reset the settings anyways. So let's change every single settings, or every single setting. Wow, that is an elaborate description. Hi again, hair guy, but then in Twitch. To set the settings, world champion, you'll need to go through each of the sliders point by point in the settings menu. This means not holding down the control stick, as it will start to skip individual numbers. So use the D pad instead. You will also need to select show subtitles and show translation labels to cause new sliders for subtitles opacity to appear. That sounds really... Okay, wait, so I need... Wow, okay. I need show subtitles and show translation. Labels, show subtitles is on. And then I need to... Do I need to do it with arrow keys or with D? And then just do it like this? Oh. But not dragged, right? Oh, I can drag it? Okay. Here we go. Epic gameplay. Epic gameplay. Here we go. Epic gameplay. Yeet. Yoop. Yeet. Yoop. Da 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 da. Audio. Back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth, back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. Sound effects. Yup, 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 yup. Here we go. Like that. Then in video, VSync on, VSync off. Borderless, windowed, full screen. Borderless, resolution. Terrible, 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 terrible. Good, I mean. Then, like this. Quality profile. Too high. Bro. Okay. Controls. In controls as well, simplified controls. Off. Can I... Do I actually have to change all of these as well, or not? It has not given me the achievement yet, no. It has not. It has not. Oh, now it has. Now it has. Okay. That was missing. Okay, I reset these. Yeah, I want to reset them to the default values, please. And then we decrease this a little bit. We decrease this a little bit. Okay. We are now settings world champion. Very important. Hello? Hello? I still cannot enter. What did we do all this effort for? What was the point? But why? Does this door ever open? Does it? Doesn't it? Does it? Doesn't it? Yeah, I thought... Oh, it did! I just had to shake my booty a little bit. It's me, the world champion.
Aha! I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done.
Let's go. Wait, I need to add the subtitles because this is show subtitles, please. Yes.
You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you haven't seen.
Skill!
So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity.
Bumpscosity?
What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite figured that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of slider, and that it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll
Okay.
sort the rest of the details out later.
Okay.
I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
I do want to try out every level of bumpscosity. What is this? Yeah, this is our trophy. Let's go. Okay, bumpscosity. Bumpscosity. I need to reduce... First of all, I need to reduce the sensitivity because this is a bit too much for me. A little bit too much. Camera sensitivity. Like that, I think. Bumpscosity. 50? What does that do? What does it do? Does it feel different? Does it do anything different? This was 50. Bumpscosity. Okay. I don't notice a difference yet. 76. Bumpscosity. Don't notice a difference. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. I see. 100 bumpscosity. Is this doing anything? 100? 1,000 bumpscosity. Does this do anything? No. I thought maybe I would bounce up into the sky and then the DuckTales song would start playing. Okay, it doesn't seem like bumpscosity is doing anything, so I'll just leave it on 1,000. Wait, it said to try out every setting, so we haven't tried out 12 yet. Here we go. 12. We bump something. Okay. We bump something. Nothing. Nothing happening. Nothing happening. Okay, and then we try 1. Nothing still. This is very exciting gameplay. 0. No bumpscosity. Yeah. Still nothing. I see. Okay. I guess then we leave it on 1,000. We just leave it on 1,000 and then we go collect our free achievement. Because now I think we did do everything, right? We went to the infinite hole. We did everything in this room. Everything in this room.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident?
No.
Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now,
Still
the achievement
no.
is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it will be fixed in the sequel to at last satisfy the hordes of ravenous fans all over the world who have been uproariously demanding this feature. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Yeah, you better. You better. But, okay, so it's still not working, the free achievement. So we still need something else. But what? What else? Nespresso. Not sponsored, obviously. I have 2 viewers, one of which is me. Music starts playing.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Good question. Because I feel like we've seen everything.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2 as well. It's... Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle.
We already saw that as well.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice decorative piece then.
Yeah. Yeah, it can. What else do we need? Exits? I guess we go to the exit? But I want the free achievement. I want the free achievement. Do we need to look at the hole again? Is that what we need to do? Do we have to do all of that again? Or maybe we need to find the collectibles. Because the hole was quite a long part. So if we do that again, it will take quite a while. So what if we go towards the exit? The exit.
All right. Have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now?
No. No, I haven't. Now I'm doubting myself. I feel like there are more collectibles, but I don't know where. Where could it be? Where? Hello? Anyone? Wait, A9. A9 is collectibles. That is up there. Yeah, we've been there. We've been to the infinite hole before. The office decorations we need to do there or something. The reassurance bucket we have. Setting world champion we have. We've seen the merch. Do we have to do everything again? Do we have to do the infinite hole again? I mean, the jump circle dialogue did kind of repeat. So maybe we do have to do it again. We cannot buy this merch because they won't let us in. I want it! I want it! Anyways. We went up there. That's no problem. I guess we...
For the Stanley Parable 2, I asked myself...
I guess we do it all
what
again.
do players really want? And of course, the first and most obvious answer is that they want to be individually recognized and validated as people.
Yes.
So with that in mind, my
I want
first addition to the
validation.
game is this button which speaks the name of the person playing the game. Sorry, I should have clarified. Right now, the button only says the name Jim. But of course, in the final game, this button will say your name, whatever name that is. Here, let's have you role-play as Jim to really simulate the full experience of this feature. Just play along. I promise you'll love it. Okay,
I know
here
I'll
we
love
go.
it.
Let's
I've
take
done
a
it
deep
before.
breath, clear your mind, forget whoever you are, and simply become a person named Jim. I want you to imagine yourself living as Jim, sleeping and waking as Jim, falling in love and being heartbroken as Jim,
With
seizing
Samantha.
all of the world's possibilities as Jim, and as
Yes.
Jim watching your dreams crumble into dust.
Yeah.
Do you feel it
Old
deeply?
age.
Are you really, truly Jim right now? If
Yes.
so, then please
Jim.
Yes, you see? What a thrill, what a rush. That was
Let me press it
you.
more.
The button described you. Do it again, do it again.
I did again.
It hits even harder the second
need it
time.
more.
If this were the only new feature in the Stanley Parable 2, it would still be worth the money.
True, because
Let's
it's
take a break
cheaper.
from the gym button. I'm too emotionally drained
No.
from all of this personal
More
value.
Jim, more Jim, more
Oh,
Jim.
there, cowboys.
We got a
Sometimes
second
person can do
opportunity.
too much,
We cannot let
Jim.
this slip.
I'm putting the
We are
gym
Jim.
away.
Jim.
Otherwise, soon you'll start to lose all sense of who you actually are.
Jim.
Okay. We've calmed down. Okay. Anyways, we already did this last time, so we need to go to the infinite hole as well then, I guess. We need to go to the infinite hole once more.
I suppose I could allow only people named Jim to play the Stanley Parable 2.
Yes.
That would actually save me the work of finishing this feature.
True. Is the hole then the only thing we still need to do? Merch, we've seen. Settings, world champions. We have the bucket, office decorations. Where's office decorations? That is... if we enter the infinite hole, then it will be to the right. Okay, it will be there. But I feel like we've also seen that already. Is this office decorations? Oh yeah, we did this already. Fern? Okay, no. I guess we do the infinite hole again. We jump in once more.
Stanley, here's an idea that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a video game. This is, in fact, a hole that you can fall down forever. That's right. Infinite falling. You can
Goodbye.
fall until the
We
end of
fall.
time, if you like. A
Welcome
stunning
back.
leap forward for video game.
I think we had I think for the achievement lever to work, we needed to do everything again. So I did the gym button again, and now I'm just doing the infinite hole again because everything is once again playable as if it never happened
Games,
before.
you see? Isn't it wonderful? One of my more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so. Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
Okay, so what if we
Great! Now, I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas.
we
for
speed
the
run it this
sequel.
time?
Okay, and I guess we're back in the hole now. Did you really need to see it again? I don't know what else there is to say, Stanley. It's an infinite hole. It's
You need to have
exactly
to
what
play
you're doing
through
right
enough
now,
new
but
content to
forever.
unlock the expo hall.
There really are so many other
Collect all
fascinating
6 Stanley
exhibits that I prepared for you.
figurines,
I really
complete
spent
the
quite a lot of
epilogue,
time
and
on all
return to
this,
the expo
and I
hall
would
to
very
pull the
much
fixed
like to show
achievement
you
lever.
some more
Ah.
of them. How about we go ahead and press that teleport button again so we can get back to what's really important about... Oh, goodness. Well, this is rather embarrassing, Stanley. I'll be honest with you. I truly did not believe that anyone would actually stay in the hole long enough to hit the bottom. Yes, I know, I told you the hole was infinite, but come on. Who actually wants to fall forever? The hole was plenty deep. It was more than deep enough, in my opinion. Maybe it's
Yes.
you who likes
Yes,
falling
yes,
too
yes,
much.
yes.
Maybe you're the problem. Look,
Yeah,
the things
Stanley
got a
is
little
is
heated there.
built
I
like a
think we
brick.
both said some things we didn't
Well,
mean.
stronger than a
Why
brick.
don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just
Built
call
like
the
a
hole
diamond.
mostly infinite?
Unbreakable.
If that works for you, then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on.
Do you think we
I'll
can just
be
move
up here
on?
when you're ready.
Do you think we can just walk away from the hole since we've done all of this before? What do you think, Ashter? The dream thing for the hole? Yeah, that we switch with the buttons, right? That we have 3 buttons that we can press to change the settings, and that's all trippy. We did do that, yes, last time. So, then maybe we can just skip the hole? Okay, perfect. Perfect. Then I guess we just continue. Because now we've done all of this. I cannot speak. Are all the figurines in this expo hall or like in this area? Or do I have to go towards the exit? Is it a hide and seek? They're outside? Okay, good. That I don't spend all my time just waiting here. Back where we started? As in the normal office? Like right there? Ah. Okay, so I guess we exit. So we can look for them. I guess. Guess we gotta do that. I have seen enough, good sir. Narrator. Oh, the narrator doesn't ask me again. No screenshots. But what if I still keep
So, Stanley, what do you think?
I
Do
took a
you like
screenshot.
all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul.
I can feel it
Doing
too.
good work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience.
Great idea.
Okay. Are you ready? Here it is. I give you the
Stanley
Stanley
Parable
Parable
2.
2.
Wow! Jump circle! Oh, just all the things together.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on. Let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
2.
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very
But there's
much
a collectible.
enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything.
Oh.
I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No
love
matter
it.
how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original.
True.
Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. Tastefully, of course. With respect. With care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work?
Would it?
I suppose it could. But it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, "This is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Exciting! Yay! Stanley Parable 2! Quit to desktop. Just kidding. I guess we begin the game. Stanley Parable 2. Yeah! Let's go!
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building.
We gotta
where
watch
he
the
was
intro again.
Employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push,
Oh?
and
our
not ordered.
our love, the
This
bucket.
is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change
It's
Stanley.
different.
Something
it says
he
two.
would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
There's nothing
Shocked,
wrong with being
frozen
alone.
solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Ah, the balloons! Wait, where's the bucket? Where's our beloved bucket? The balloons!
All of his
Bucket.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Bucket! There you are! There you are! Our true love! The reassurance bucket. Welcome back.
Stanley picked up the bucket.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Stanley did. The bucket belongs with us. We'll never let it go. Okay. Okay. Now a lot of the endings changed. Okay. That's fun. That is fun.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay, so we go to the right. Because we have the reassurance bucket.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room. but
You don't know
Stanley
that.
had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Yes.
And here it was.
Our favorite room.
Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room?
Yes.
Yes, Stanley thought to himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Yes, the bucket speaks to us. Our precious.
Truly, being here with the bucket was a grand adventure. Stanley reflected on all they'd been through together. First, walking through the door on the right, then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
Thank you, Bucket. Thank you, Bucket.
Perhaps this was where the bucket felt most truly at home.
Who knows?
Here in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place a bucket can even feel at home.
No, the janitor's closet. Ah, maybe we should go to the janitor's closet as well.
Stanley decided to just give the bucket absolutely as much time as it needed to be in the lounge. Clearly, the bucket and the employee lounge shared a special connection.
Hey, I also have a special connection with the employee lounge. It's not just the bucket. We're here together. We're here together. Is there another one? Is there another one? I guess not. I think that was it.
But finally,
No!
the bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back to business.
No, we ain't taking the door on the left. We are going to our lovely apartment.
No, said the bucket. Don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes.
Yes.
Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Yes, my precious. Yes, my bucket.
Good, said the bucket.
Oh, a
Now
figurine!
ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I
How
need
do we
you
get there?
to do.
We need to go on the...
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact.
How do we get
He
there?
was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Wait. I haven't been here before. Was this a mistake? Jumping down here? Let's see if this door can open.
But I just wanted the figurine.
I don't have a key card. Okay, we need a key card, it seems. I have to play the bucket game. Is that down here? Danger everywhere. Okay. Bucket. Bucket.
No, stop.
No.
Look there on the wall. You see,
Where?
there's a sign right there. It says, no buckets past this point.
I don't
Stanley,
care.
How could you think it was okay to bring the bucket here?
It's our love.
What if the problem is that you actually don't know what is a bucket and what isn't a bucket?
Indeed.
I suppose that would explain a lot about your behavior up to this point. Which, if that's true, well, my goodness, I think we have to do something about it. This misunderstanding could have dire consequences on the entire rest of the game if not addressed quickly and properly. So much of the impact of the story is dependent on your understanding of what is and isn't a bucket. Please, step in here for a moment.
Bucket game! Bucket game! Hello? Oh? Game show?
Now then, I'm going to run you through some test scenarios, and you'll tell me whether or not the thing I'm showing you is a bucket. Simple enough, right? This should tell us everything we'll ever need to know about what is or is not a bucket. Okay, let's begin.
Okay. Here we go.
Item 1. Is this a bucket?
No, that looks exactly like our true love.
Correct. It is a hologram of a bucket, not an actual bucket. Item 2. Is this a bucket?
No.
Correct. It is a 3D printed recreation of a bucket, not an actual
Get
bucket.
wrecked. I'm so good at this game.
Item 3. Is this a bucket?
Is that a bucket? No, it's our love.
Incorrect. This is a bucket.
Everyone loses sometimes. Can't go wrong. Now
Item
that looks
4.
like a bucket.
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Are you hallucinating? This is a tractor.
I
It's
see
an
a bucket.
enormous machine that tills the earth. I thought this was a gimmick.
There's
How
a
on
giant
earth did
bucket
you manage
there.
to screw it up? Absolutely incredible. Let's just move on to the next one.
Oh, if you get everything right, you can man.
Is this a bucket?
Yes.
Correct.
Ah ha
This
ha!
is a bucket.
I knew it. It looks exactly like a bucket.
Item 6. Is this a bucket?
No.
Trick question. Both. Gotcha.
I mean, that means that I got it correct.
Item... Wait, hold on. I can't find the next one. Let me see.
Skill
It should be
issue.
around here somewhere.
But so, do we need to do it all again so we can get everything correct? Is that it?
Yes, thank you. There's nothing here. Of course it isn't a bucket. We both know full well that nothing isn't a bucket. Wait, when I say nothing isn't a bucket, that makes it sound like I'm saying everything is a bucket, which of course is not true. Unless, is that what you think?
Everything is...
Answer me straight, Stanley.
Nothing is a
Are you
bucket.
trying to tell me that you believe everything is a bucket?
Perhaps. What a philosophical question. Aren't we all buckets on the inside? Waiting to be filled? I'm not gonna say that. Aren't we all buckets full of hopes and dreams? Hoping that one day will be useful to the world. Whether it's for cleaning or anything else. Yes, everything is a bucket.
You know what? I'm too confused to even sort it out. I've lost all sense of perspective. What is a bucket? What isn't a bucket? Mere moments ago I could answer these questions with confidence. And yet now I'm somewhat adrift. Do any of us know what a bucket is? Am I a bucket?
Yes, you are.
Stanley, I
Yes.
can't keep doing this.
Yes, you are.
I'm losing myself, and myself was
You are a
all I
bucket.
ever had to begin with.
You haven't
I'm
lost
afraid
yourself.
the bucket is threatening to tear our relationship apart.
No.
I can't have that. I'm sorry.
No, the
But I'm
bucket.
going to erase all
No.
buckets from the game entirely.
No.
Okay.
No.
Here we go.
No, 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 not the bucket. No, 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 no.
What happened? Is everything gone? Why did everything disappear? Wait, was everything a bucket? Every single thing in the game was a bucket.
I told you.
Oh my God, I had no idea.
I told
How
you.
could... Except me. I'm not a bucket after all. And you, Stanley, you're still here. You're not a bucket either.
I warned
Oh,
you.
This is wonderful news. We're not buckets. Yes, I actually feel much more at ease right now. It's delightful to get some clarity on that issue, but it doesn't change the fact that we haven't got a game. So,
Yeah.
tell you what, I'll reset everything and we'll put back all of the buckets.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, do
And
that.
we'll know that it's all a bucket. But if you run into anyone else, maybe don't mention that. Who knows what that
Ooh.
information might do to a person. All right.
Well, luckily
Here we
there's
go.
no one else. There's no one else. I can just tell you, Ashter. Did you know that everything is a bucket? I don't know what you're gonna do with that information, but hey. Bucket! Bucket is here! Hi, Bucket!
Stanley lifted the bucket into his arms, and a wave of comfort rushed over him. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
A rare spawn.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
Bucket.
room,
Bucket,
but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling
Yes.
him that the employee lounge was simply the place to
It
be.
is. We will now go to the
And here
apartment.
it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go
No,
back to
Stanley
the meeting room.
didn't.
No,
Okay.
Said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
I want the collectible. Here we go. Collectible!
You found one of them. One of the
Collectible?
miniature Stanley figurines.
God!
Remember, no reward for collecting all of these, only the intrinsic pleasure of a job well done. You can't buy that sort of happiness,
Yeah.
Stanley. God knows I've tried. So, I implore you to savor each and every moment you come across one of these beautiful figurines.
Gamba Horda is gonna get you. I don't know what that is. Is that like a shrimp? Gamba? A, B, C, D, E. Can we go further down? Will we die? We'll probably die. Since we died while falling off that. Okay, so we go here. He cursed the bucket to this form. Oh no. No. Our love was cursed. Where are we? Someone help us. We've been trapped. Where's this? Where is this? Hello? What a scary room. What are all these mixtapes? Very old-fashioned. Very old-fashioned. Maybe these are all the mixtapes of the narrator. Maybe the narrator's rapping on all these tapes. But okay, anyways, let's play one. Oh? Was I correct?
Okay.
Oh?
This is day number 295. Tape number... I don't even know. I've lost track. Nothing feels real anymore. The longer I study this bucket, the less sense anything makes.
Buckets.
The sheer euphoria I feel every time I pick it up. No matter how many times I've done it, it's always the same feeling. And the emptiness in my chest when I set it down. It doesn't make sense. There's no explanation for it. I still haven't figured out why I see the world so differently when this bucket is in my arms. Why everything feels so
good.
What do I do with this treasure? I can monetize it.
Get rich.
Yes. It's unthinkable the amounts of money people will pay for even just an hour with the bucket. This is my golden ticket. But I have to be careful, because as soon as this gets out, there's going to be a target on my back. Even now, I don't know who might be trying to get me.
That's right, Astra might try to get me.
Who's there?
Now I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh no. Someone is watching me.
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Beautiful bucket. Yeah, you did. You did tell me, indeed. Gamporata. Gamporata. It got us. Sorry. Along the way, along listening to the tape, I lost trust in you a little bit. I'm sorry. I thought the bucket got to me. It got a bit too much.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to
I
his
apologize.
chest. And this was not the correct way to the meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
Turned out to be correct. Was this better than the meeting room? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
Yeah,
Stanley
we'll do.
took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
We go.
Said the
No,
bucket.
don't go to the meeting room.
Go somewhere,
else.
The cargo lift, yes. Go good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
I need to
Stanley
call
did
my
not
wife.
question why or how this bucket
Tell
was
them that I have a
speaking
new
to him.
love.
It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact.
He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
I'll text my girlfriend. I'm sorry. I found a new love. Bucket.
In here, said the bucket. Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once
Go
again
into the dark
obeyed
room.
blindly.
Yes. I trust the bucket.
Now pick up the phone,
Said the bucket.
pick up the phone, and it will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Say no more. That is exactly what I want, bucket.
This is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket.
No.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then, very distressingly, he began to believe the bucket could speak to him.
It did speak to me. Where is my bucket? Where are my bucket children? Buckets, here you are.
Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press N to take me to work with you.
Gladly, bucket.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship.
Where's my bucket?
It doesn't literally talk and give you orders.
It does.
Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
No, it's not. Where's the bucket? Give me back my bucket.
Press Z to take me back home with you.
Yes, please.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well?
No.
To see him delusional like this, obsessing over an inanimate metal object? I want to say something to him, but I don't know how I can convince him. I don't know if he'll listen to me.
Bucket. Bucket.
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me?
No.
Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think. It can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
You don't understand, narrator. You don't understand. Don't listen to the loud man. Press Q for us to go back home. Yes, bucket. Yes.
You see, he's not listening. He's still taking
Bucket.
orders from the bucket. You know,
Bucket.
once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. This stupid hunk of metal.
Don't talk about bucket like that. Don't talk about bucket like that, narrator. I don't trust you anymore. I trust bucket.
Press N to ignore anyone in your life except for me.
Yes, bucket. That is exactly what I wanted.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me anymore.
Bucket.
From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Yes, a beautiful shine, brighter than 1,000 moons. Our bucket husband. Yes, our love.
You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press G to go back home.
Yes, bucket. Nothing else is real except for you. Go back home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket.
Bucket.
It's just a little more, what am I trying to say? Sturdier, more capable of transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Bucket. Bucket. Press G to relive the same day with me over and over.
Yes, bucket. You, me, and Ashton. Together. Same day. Over and over. Yes. Yes. Yes!
Oh my God, what am I saying? Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket.
Bucket.
Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
Just us three. Forever.
Press R to go home to work, to home, to work, to home.
Yes. A routine. Forever. To home, to work, to home, to work, to home. Yumi and Asher. Now, press R. Home.
I'm having feelings for the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear what the bucket has to say.
Bucket.
Do anything it asks. What's wrong with
In
me?
our
I don't
bed.
understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes. The
Bed.
bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome
No.
situation. Stanley, give me the bucket.
No.
Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley.
No.
I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or I'll...
No! That bucket. Go back to work. No. I have the hiccups. No. Bucket. Where's Bucket? Where's Bucket?
They took it from us.
Hiccups. Because of the hiccups, I cannot do the voice.
They stole it from us. Narrator stole it from us, Asher. No.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Bucket,
Perhaps he
yes.
had simply...
Warmth spread through Stanley's arms.
Yes.
With the bucket in his arms again, he was
Yes. We have the bucket. It is ours. I'm not a fish. I'm not a fish. Like that. Bucket. I'm not a fish. Straight up arms. I am not a fish. I am not a fish. I am not a fish. But we have our bucket. And that is all that matters. I mean, the hiccups only arrive when I try to do the voice. When I try to be our bucket. Our bucket. Oh. It is better now. Bucket. It is ours. You can never take the bucket from us again, narrator. You can try. Where are we? Where are we? We're at the office. Forever and ever. Another Stanley. Where's the Stanley? I want to see Stanley. I want to see me. Stanley. Hello, Stanley. Where are you? Another rare spawn. We have them all. Because of the bucket. This is what the bucket does to us. Stanley. I keep checking every reset. I will do. Where are we?
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
No. No, narrator. Because you took the bucket from us before. I don't trust you, narrator. I don't trust you. I just trust our precious bucket.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Bucket. This game is making me lose my mind.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this no? Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the... And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
No. Paint bucket. It's not our bucket.
Oh, good, Stanley. I'm glad you found your way here. I knew you'd find this place eventually.
What? What? What is this?
You see, your friends and I are concerned for you, Stanley.
Why?
We've come together here because we care about you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley Parable. It's just sequel content. We're the ones that matter, Stanley.
No.
Classic characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans want from a sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before.
I don't want an
Yes,
intervention.
I know I'm the one who gave you the bucket, but you're spending too much time with it.
You're
Don't
jealous.
you want another story involving the Adventure Line? We could make the Adventure Line go somewhere new. Yes, yes, that's what the fans want. Let's do it.
You're jealous. You're just jealous. Fake wife. Baby that I haven't seen before. And narrator. You're jealous. You want to take Bucket away from me. I will not stand for this. Even the serious room. Where's the serious room? Is this the serious room as a whole? I will not stand for this, narrator. You cannot influence me. Oh, everything is here. I see. I will not follow the adventure line. Because I don't trust you. You are all dead to me. Yeah. Yeah, you said that last time that in the original game we would get sent to the serious room. But how would you even cheat? How's that even possible? In the OG game. Me and my bucket. Or sorry, us and our bucket. Console game originally, so by typing cheat codes. Ah, I see. Do I have to follow this treacherous adventure line? Maybe I do. Maybe it will bring to me another collectible. Who knows? My nose.
Whee! Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
It did! I remember this!
Now this is what the Stanley Parable is all about. Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue? Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh.
It's as classic now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans, Stanley. Let's give them more content exactly like this. But if we want to do that, you're going to have to give something up.
Not the bucket. It better not be the bucket, because you know I'm picking the bucket over you, narrator. Indeed. Bucket is ours. Constant vigilance. Someone might come out of nowhere to take our bucket. That's a no-go.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to get rid of the bucket.
No.
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character.
No.
This is the Bucket Destroyer. I think it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore of the Stanley Parable. True, it also was
No.
not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character
No.
with so much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been part of the cast all along. Don't you agree?
No. No, I don't want
the
this.
Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it out for you. Go ahead now, Stanley. Say goodbye to the bucket.
No,
and then
never.
Pop it into the machine when you're ready.
No. Never, 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 never. I will not betray.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket.
Can I escape here?
I don't know what the Bucket Destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying buckets is all it knows. That is its singular personality trait.
Well, unlucky
Sure,
for the
I
Bucket
can hear
Destroyer.
you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley Parable characters?
What is happening?
Well, you see, if you were to really explore the Bucket Destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with complexity and nuance that it's really like 10 personality traits. What
No.
other object in this game can you even say that about?
The bucket.
The broom closet? Certainly not. I wonder
Bucket.
what sort of Bucket Destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this. Okay, the Bucket Destroyer is getting very upset now.
Good.
We'll have to hurry and feed it. We can't get back to the classic Stanley Parable characters like
I don't
the
care.
Adventure Line or the Bucket Destroyer until you crush that damn bucket. Quickly now, the fans are waiting. Do it, the fans, Stanley. Give the fans what they want. Hurry and... The Bucket Destroyer.
Is this heaven?
My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such marvelous things with you, tell such spell-binding stories about you. All of it squandered now. Goodbye. new
You will
friend.
not be missed, Bucket
For the
Destroyer.
moment in time that you were here, you were magnificent.
No, you were not. No, you were not. You will not be missed, Bucket Destroyer. Good. And now we grab
All
back
of his
our
co-workers were
bucket.
gone. What could it mean?
Bucket.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps Stanley picked up the bucket and smiled.
He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around.
Bucket. Bucket. The bucket is ours. Maybe this game is bad for my mental health. I end up in a psych ward.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Okay. Where can we go with the bucket next? What happened here? How can we find them? Good question. Small floating objects have appeared across the office. Synergize our resources to ensure their retrieval. Many questions, there was no memo from management. How can you tell you spotted one? What makes them float in the air? Who took these pictures of them? Indeed. There will be a reward for finding them all. Trust the completionist instinct. Warehouse access plan. Retrieve Chris remains from warehouse floor. Construct new structurally sound bridge. And then this is... Yeah, the office isn't blue anymore. I think this is where all the collectibles are. Stairs. Something to do with stairs. Somewhere both red and blue. Nearby a fireplace. A private but smelly place for an important person. So the bathroom, the stairs, red and blue is towards the end, I think. Nearby fireplace is in the boss's office, I think. Good luck. Thank you. The doors. Okay. Couple more to find. Is there one in the broom closet?
Oh, Stanley, can you feel it? The broom
We're back.
closet. It wants the bucket.
No, it
you
doesn't.
can feel that, can't you? The aura of jealousy? It's as clear as day. This broom closet believes it deserves the bucket. I
Why?
can really feel it now. It's a bucket. It belongs in a broom closet. That's what the broom closet is trying to say here. It's supposed to go with the other cleaning supplies. Good for you, Stanley. Don't give in. Don't hand over the bucket.
Indeed, I won't.
I know how hard it must be, given the pressure that the broom closet is putting on your shoulders right now, but
It's
you
not.
have to be strong. This is your bucket. This is your companion and lifelong friend.
Yes.
You can't hand it over.
Or more than friends.
We're getting into name-calling now, it seems. Is this how low the broom closet has
The
sunk,
narrator
that it has
is
to
very
resort to
jealous.
this stream of petty insults simply in order to get you to hand over the bucket? Stanley, I never liked this broom closet for a variety of reasons, but even this is worse than I had imagined. And wait, now the broom closet has the gall to imply that you and the bucket are not truly deep and lasting friends?
What?
That your relationship is purely superficial?
How
and
dare
convenient?
it?
That your life is so banal and meaningless that you'd feel the same sort of kinship towards any inanimate object which happened to lay in your path in an
No.
even partially
No.
enticing manner? Well, I'd never.
Nonsense.
Go on, Stanley. Lay into it. Really tell the broom closet off for its demeaning comments.
You
Expand
suck,
on the
broom
wide
closet!
variety of experiences you and
You
the
suck!
bucket have shared together. Go through each of them point by point. Share your journal entries detailing the rich emotional landscape of your feelings for the bucket as they have changed and evolved over the years. Let him have it.
You smell of farties. You belong in a museum because you're so old and deceased.
Okay, I've got you something which I think will help settle this debate once and for all. Here we go.
Yes.
There. Now it's settled.
It's
no more
ours.
debate, no more discussion. Take a hike, broom closet.
Yeah.
With all your meandering philosophical diatribes about the nature of cleaning supplies and their relationship to broom closets in the natural order of things.
Get wrecked. It's official. We are now.
All right, I've got
Together.
a second sticker back
Yes,
here, and
another
I'm going
one.
to slap it on as well because I think it's appropriate. You see,
Yeah.
I feel that it
Bucket.
works because the sticker is also a bucket. That way, if you're ever unsure whether the thing you're holding is a bucket or not, you can look down at this sticker and say to yourself, "Ah, it's a bucket." There really is a wide variety of applications for this sticker.
Indeed. It could be a person, we don't know.
You know what? I could take the name-calling and the dismissal of your kinship with the bucket, but now the broom closet is just giving us the silent treatment.
rude.
And to be honest, I'm sick of the pettiness on display. You can stay here all you like, but I've had it with this impetulant room of cleaning supplies. Easily the most childish such room I've ever been in.
Yeah.
I'll see you outside, and we can get on with the story about you and your bucket.
I used to hold the broom closet in such high regard. But look at it now. Disgusting. Trying to steal our bucket away from us. How dare it? Filthy, gross, old-looking room. You need a shower. I can smell you from across the world. Indeed, everyone wants the bucket. Why does everyone want to steal it from us, Asher? Why? It's ours. It says so. It says property of Stanley. Ours. And ours alone. We should leave the broom closet, for it doesn't deserve our bucket. Indeed.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
I think there's a collectible here. Let's go.
Another miniature Stanley figurine. This, you know, there really must be a snappier name for these things. What about mini Stan?
Collectible?
Stanley figs.
God!
Or what about Stanlerines? Yes, I think I like that. Another Stanlerine under your belt.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now do we go down first or do we go up first? What you think? What you think? Up, down, around. Or maybe we just get the collectibles that we know are here. Oh, but if we go in here, we cannot go back.
Huh?
Okay, okay, I'll go here first. Yes. For our
Okay, I'm
poopy
going
time.
back to the name of these little Stanley figurines. And now I'm
Collectible?
torn between
God!
Stanlerines and Figlies. What do you think, Stanley?
Stanlerines.
What name better encapsulates the intrinsic sense of happiness that you get from seeing a small number in the corner of your screen go up by 1? Let me sit on it. I'm sure it will come to me.
What else was there? Oh, this door is open again. And it's closed again. That's unfortunate. Okay, we can only go here. We can only go here. Was this where the next collectible is? Is it? Isn't it? Is it? Isn't it? In the elevator? Perhaps. Maybe it goes somewhere now. Us in our bucket. Okay, I think that was not it. I think that wasn't it. Why is it making so much noise? Okay, anyways.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley
half
may have
open.
broken down into an emotional dumpster fire, if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. Even now, in his darkest of hours, did the bucket's warmth and guiding light pierce the dark clouds of confusion and chaos. It would be with him
It saves
always.
us. Always.
The bucket would. And he knew.
Yes.
The two of them were inseparable.
It gives
At
us
this point,
reassurance.
Stanley was so absorbed in the tender spiritual connection he shared with the bucket that he didn't notice the keypad behind the boss's desk. Nor in his bliss of simply being near the bucket did he have any notion that the PIN number for the keypad was 2845. Stanley just
Oh, I
sat
got
around
it.
twiddling his thumbs.
I got it.
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I got the 88888888888 achievement.
2845.
Okay, wait. 1947. Nine, 4, 7.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
No!
And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
1, 9. Oh, that's 6. I guess so. Or maybe you can only get one at a time. That could also be it. Does it change as well if you go up and down the elevator again? Did everything change?
The elevator raced downward.
plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
We go back up. If you don't remember, we can
Wait,
just see.
Stanley said to the bucket. Can we go back up? When I was pressing those keypad buttons, there was something very intriguing about the number 3. I want to go back so I can try pressing the number 3 again.
Yes.
The bucket said nothing.
3. I have to press 3. Of course. Number 3. Number 3. Maybe 3,
Here we
3,
are,
3,
said
3.
Stanley. Now I'm going to try out that number 3 button. He took the bucket over to the keypad and began absolutely slamming on the number 3 over and... Wow, he said. The number 3 is such a special button. I'm having the time of my life. Stanley looked expectantly at the bucket, but the bucket remained silent. This was a shock to Stanley, who had always felt such a connection with the bucket. How was this not as exciting to the bucket as it was to him?
Indeed.
Once Stanley had had enough of the number 3, he got back in the elevator.
I don't have enough of the number 3 yet. Yes. Keep going. Number 3. Exciting gameplay. Ah, okay. Here we go. Go back down.
Perhaps the bucket had missed something. Perhaps it had not seen how much joy Stanley got from slamming the number 3 repeatedly.
Time to go back up to show our lovely
No,
bucket.
said Stanley to the bucket. You can't go on yet. Not till you understand how much the number 3 means to me. You and I have been through so much together, and I just want you to see what I see. Feel the happiness I feel. He smiled at the bucket, and the bucket said nothing.
Why, bucket? Why? Is this our first conflict in our relationship? I'll show you, bucket. How amazing.
Here we go, said
3
Stanley.
is.
This time I'll really show you. He ran to the number 3 and began to wail on it like a musician on a beloved instrument, weaving a concerto of truth and passion. He wielded the number 3 like a fine artist would wield a paintbrush. He told stories through the number 3, stories of his dreams and hopes and fears. And the whole time, he looked to his bucket for a reaction of some kind. Anything to let him know that the bucket appreciated what he was doing. The bucket conveyed absolutely nothing at all, only silence. Crushed by a wave of dejection, Stanley returned to the elevator.
I'm crushed. Dreams crushed. Spirits crushed.
Stanley and the bucket were so
Sad.
close. They'd always been there for one another. Why suddenly could the bucket not connect with this passion of Stanley's? The question caused Stanley to ruminate the whole way down the elevator.
What could it be?
He knew that there must be a way to get through to the bucket, to communicate fully with his dear friend. Surely there was a solution, mustn't there be?
Another time. It just needs to see the charm another time. We look again.
Said Stanley. I know what to do. I know how to fully express this feeling in my heart. He decided right then and there that he would hold a press conference where he would speak to the public on all matters relating to pressing the number 3 over and over. He would elaborate fully on what the number 3 meant to him and why he felt so alive when pressing it. Then the bucket would be able to see his joy through the eyes of others. It would get to see the world react to this discovery of Stanley's.
Yes.
And it would be through the public eye that the bucket would finally understand Stanley's work.
No. We cannot press the button anymore.
For months, he advertised and marketed his press conference, building excitement around it, developing and rehearsing it, until it couldn't be refined a single measure further. When the big day arrived, Stanley was as prepared as he'd ever been for anything in his life.
Yes. 3.
This was it.
3.
One last chance to win the bucket over. One opportunity to share a true connection with a loved one.
Yes. I'll show you. I'll show you. Indeed, we love the number 3.
There was no one here.
What?
Nobody had come to the press conference to hear Stanley speak, to listen to him talk about what it really means to press the number 3 on a keypad over and over.
No!
He was unloved, uninteresting, he was a failure, and in that moment Stanley knew that the bucket would never again take him seriously. There would be no connection, no deeper understanding. The bucket merely sat there in his arms, indifferent. And so it began that slowly, over many years, the two of them grew more and more distant. They spoke less and less, neither wishing to state the obvious, that any sense of real respect between them had eroded since that day at the press conference. There would be no more games, no more long conversations about passion and pursuit, only a silence that consumed the space between friends. And Stanley, having for once in his life discovered the warmth and comfort of true companionship, was cast back into the unremarkable normalcy of loneliness.
No.
Emotional damage.
What a sad ending. What an incredibly sad ending. 3 is half of 8.
The good old bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together.
Oh. Through the phone. Yes, of course, our wife. We gotta tell wife about the bucket.
Hey Stanley, it's me. Just calling to let you know that you left your bucket at home. Silly. It's okay. I'm off to pick up groceries soon, so I could swing by your work and drop the bucket off at... Oh, wait a minute. This isn't your bucket. Wait, whose bucket is this?
Huh?
Well, if it doesn't belong to anyone else,
Yes.
I guess I could just, keep it.
Join us.
Yeah, I'd really like to hang out with this bucket for a while.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Have a
Uh-oh.
nice day at work. I'll be here at home with my bucket. Bye, Stanley.
Uh-oh. Our wife has her own bucket. Is that a good thing? Well, to be honest, now that I've experienced the joy of the bucket, I understand. And I wish her the best. I wish her the best life with her own bucket. Yes. Yes.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
All right. Because where are the other... Okay, let's see if we see a collectible. Because we still have to get all the collectibles. We need 2 more. Somewhere both red and blue, nearby a fireplace.
Coming
to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs
Maybe
to the
down?
boss's office.
Further down. Maybe there. I mean, we got this one, so.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during
Yeah,
work hours.
exactly.
He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
I was
And
crazy
then
once.
Something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
What?
He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am I crazy? He asked the bucket.
No,
The bucket
can't
returned
be.
his gaze, but said nothing at all. That's strange, Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in difficult times such as these. He held the bucket close, yet felt none of its familiar reassurance
No.
and comfort. And
Another
that's when
sad
Stanley
ending.
realized, this isn't my bucket. It's
Why?
just a normal, everyday bucket. Someone else's bucket, perhaps.
Whose
How
are
did
you?
I end up with someone else's bucket? This is all terribly wrong. Surely no good would come from this. Who knows what sorts of bizarre hallucinations Stanley might experience without
Where's
the
the bucket?
psychologically grounding presence of his bucket. And indeed, now he noticed that the rooms were repeating, which was, of course, very odd. And now he felt himself floating off the ground. Oh, gracious, he exclaimed.
Oh,
Without my
gracious.
bucket, I've gone truly mad. Where is it? I must find it.
I must
Far
find
off
it
in the
indeed.
distance now, he heard it, calling to him.
Stanley! Stanley, it's me, the bucket.
Where
Could
are
it
you,
truly be?
bucket?
He rushed forward
Are
from
you
room
bucket?
to room, passing
Are
by
you
one
bucket?
bucket after the next.
No.
None of them were his. None of them were his special bucket.
Come to me, Stanley. Find
I'm coming.
He had to
I'll
find
find
the
you,
He
bucket.
had to return to his old friend. It was the only way to truly restore his sanity. And then suddenly, he froze dead in his tracks. He knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was
What?
incredibly painful.
What?
Stanley doubled over in agony
What?
and blacked out. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Oh, Mariella's back.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, picked up her bucket of comfort and security,
Hey.
and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket. Of course he'd gone mad, ranting and raving about a narrator describing all
Give me
his
yours.
actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an illusion and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket with him. Perhaps he didn't even realize he'd forgotten his bucket at home in the first place. How cruel the world can be,
Indeed.
Mariella thought, and she hugged her own bucket even tighter. But of course, she had no time for this. There were
Hold
a
on to your
myriad of
bucket.
confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work, for which her bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life kicks ass. And she backflipped all the way to work.
Okay, let's go. But I still don't know where the other two collectibles are. I still don't know.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Where are we going today? The bucket asked. Stanley just smiled.
Yeah.
Anywhere they went together would be perfectly fine with him.
It would be. We still need the fireplace and the place with both red and blue. Those are the two. Those are the only two. We have the other four. Is the boss one? Boss one? Oh. Is there another Stanley? No. After the secret door, but before going down the elevator. Okay.
Stanley
okay.
clutched the bucket
I'll look
tightly
there.
to his chest and entered the door on his left.
I'll take a gander.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yes. We got that one, so we don't need that again. So... nearby fireplace, that's
Stepping
here.
into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down into an emotional dumpster fire if not for the soothing presence of the bucket. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket
Yes,
guiding
the
him?
bucket
Yes,
guides us.
this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Like, before the elevator? Oh, it is here. It was just right here.
You're getting close now, Stanley.
Collectible?
You've nearly gotten
God.
all of the Figler Anlarines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number will equal the second number, and that will be it.
Yes!
We'll be different
The
people by then.
thrill!
Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and
Indeed.
now we have them all.
Almost.
You can't go back to when you had no Figler Anlarines. None of us can.
Okay, so just the place with blue and red. But first, we gotta go to the final room. Place with blue and red. It isn't the museum. It isn't the museum. That scared me again. Cannot get
Stanley
over
and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Okay, there are 3 endings here. So I guess we do at least one of them.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
We did. Ashton noticed the answers already though, but the bucket and me are wondering what is happening.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears
Oh,
as
no.
Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Everything will be fine, Bucket. Everything will be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. I got you. I'm here with you.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
Yes,
These
indeed.
questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind.
Okay. I guess we go on the elevator.
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
But it's okay. The bucket
But
is
here
all
was
we
the
need.
proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
Yes.
Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
Let's actually take down the system because we want the happy end with the buckets. We can live happily ever after with the bucket. Happy ending, here we come!
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes!
Yes.
They had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and
yeah.
darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil
Together
mind control machine.
forever.
Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live
Yes.
once they stepped through this massive door.
Yeah.
The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley
You
wanted
can
to
do it.
sneeze in every country on Earth. Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support.
Together.
What? Wait.
What is happening?
What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed?
No,
An
no,
unbearable
no, 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 no,
silence
no,
filled the
no.
room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No!
Even the
No,
facility
no,
itself
no.
recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth
Let
of
us
the
out!
bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket. No, no, no. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I?
Won't I?
Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Gulp. No, my happy ending. No. No. Why can we not just be happy? Why must thou keep the bucket inside?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply...
A good bucket, a strong bucket, a humble bucket, a
Yes.
committed bucket, a bucket of culture and distinction.
Yes. A very distinguished bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
There are not that many endings left, right? I feel like we've almost done everything. Because now, I mean, we still need to get the somewhere both red and blue. So I think we just go to the final.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked
Two
upstairs
endings?
to the boss's office.
Somewhere both red and blue. No, that's not here, at least. There's no collectible here. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office,
What if we
Stanley
do
was
this
once again
ending?
stunned.
Haha. Haha. Get baited. Okay, and then we go back. And now we're not alone. The narrator has finally left us alone, but we have our bucket. That's very important. Very important. It's blue again. The world is blue again. Blue again. Blue again. And we'll escape. We'll go to the escape pod, but maybe the escape pod will work this time. Who knows? Who knows? You are now leaving. Good. This is still not working. We still cannot go up there. Down there, I mean. And we just speed run up. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Here we go. One more floor. And then we see whether this ending has changed at all because of our beautiful bucket. Oh, it was another one. My bad. I cannot count. Escape pod! Yes. Yes. We can escape with the bucket. Together! Oh? 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 What? We're saying goodbye to the bucket. We're setting bucket free. Dobby is free! Bucket is free! You will be missed, Bucket. We loved you all this time. Farewell. Ah, what a happy ending for the Bucket. Not for us,
How
but for
long
the
was I
Bucket.
sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Still no Stanley.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No, I forgot to grab the bucket. No. Okay, that's a restart. Because I forgot the bucket.
My God, the bumpscosity in here is absolutely overwhelming. 1,000? You people have got to be nuts. And try not to lose this one too, you dolt.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Yes. Yes. Okay, still the room with red and blue. We still don't know where that is.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office,
I know the code.
Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the weight of this revelation,
I know the code.
Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer
No, I've
luck.
done this 100
Was
times
it that
already.
The bucket knew all along?
No,
Was
I
the
knew all
bucket
along.
guiding him?
No, I knew it all
Yes,
along.
This is certainly the most logical explanation.
Yes. So I have gotten the time twice, and I said it twice, and then I got the, hi, thank you for setting the time correctly every single time. We cannot actually check whether you did it correctly, but we appreciate the effort. So next time that you boot up the game, you can pick any time. That's what it said. That is what it said.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
Okay, and now we press the yes button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves.
We did wonder to ourselves.
The monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Alright, and then we need to go one more button.
Was
Elevator.
the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place?
Wait, 4, 3,
These
2.
questions raced furiously in Stanley's
Settings guy.
mind.
432. Okay, let's look for 432. 432. That one? Settings guy? Settings guy?
No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking,
Is
eating,
this with
working,
red and blue?
all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
No
For
collectible
he
here.
and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the world. They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
We will take it down by claiming it ourselves.
But at the last second, the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the controls. Stanley gasped in horror. Had this been the bucket's plan all along?
Oh.
To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
What a
How
plot
could the bucket
twist.
have betrayed him like this? Stanley was prepared to throw the bucket away in disgust.
No,
when
I would never do
suddenly
that.
An image appeared upon the enormous screen. Birds.
Silly birds.
Silly birds. The
Whoa!
control buttons became active again.
Okay, we fly. We can fly.
Stanley
Silly
flipped through one
birds.
video of silly birds after another, and then it dawned on him.
Aww.
This wasn't a mind control facility at all.
Penguin!
It was a facility for monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the world.
Whoa.
The mind controls were only a facade to disguise its true intentions.
That doesn't make any
Had the
sense.
bucket known this all along? Stanley marveled at the metal genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this incredible discovery.
It is an incredible
Stanley and the
discovery.
bucket never found freedom because they spent the rest of their lives here in this place, flipping through live streams of the silliest birds imaginable. Of all the possible paths his life could have taken, this one was surely the best. And
So many
Stanley was
silly
happy.
boys? Silly birds. Burb. Burb. Oh, that was the end? Wow. That was a happy ending with the birds. I'm so glad.
How wonderful.
You've held a
Stanley wasn't
toucan
alone.
once?
Finally.
That
This
is cool.
Great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Did you ever feel did you feel the toucan beak? Did you I've seen like the toucan beak cleaning videos or something, like the restoration videos. I find those so satisfying. It's kind of scratchy. I can imagine. It's hollow, right? And much more less solid than you would expect, right?
the embrace of an old friend, a weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
Okay, I guess we now.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Their skin is translucent too? Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Like fully or slightly? Well, fully would be a bit strange. You just see organs inside, and that would be a bit disturbing actually. I know the answer already. Stupid question. You can see into them? Really? Or are you messing with me? Are you messing with me? Hi, hair guy. Welcome again for the third time. Once more. I don't know if you saw, but we have this beautiful bucket. It is our true love. I think we only have one more place we have to go in the left door.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
Yes. Boss's office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
We are
life.
Stanley.
Crushed by the weight of this revelation, Stanley may have broken down, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck.
See?
Was
It's
it
skill.
The bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes. This is
Yes.
certainly the most logical explanation.
We are the one and only Stanley. And we're gonna escape. We're gonna escape this horror. Did you name the bucket? No, I feel like Bucket. Bucket is Bucket.
Stanley
It's
and the
our
bucket
precious.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read
It's our
Mind Control Facility.
We cannot go without Bucket. Bucket is
Although this
Bucket.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
We will survive. We are strong.
The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
But we are strong.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death
No.
for each of them.
No. We will go see some art. And no one can tell us we're wrong. Indeed. No one can. We do what we want. We do what we want.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and
Love is a
comfort had
battlefield
turned out to
indeed.
be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul
we'll
at ease to
survive
embrace the
that
bucket.
battlefield.
But what use is a sense of ease when
We
you're
shall.
about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere.
Are we
Farewell, Stanley.
kicking the bucket?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end
No.
as it was crushed violently to death.
This is a place with both blue and red? The Stanley Parable.
It was a
2.
shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's
It
true
is.
that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
It is a museum dedicated to the bucket. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within. A cavernous void. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind and what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourselves and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were in ignorance and darkness? Beautiful.
Can
Are
you
the-
see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own?
Okay.
Can you see the hubris that blinded him?
No.
Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Whoa. Cave drawing of Bucket. I didn't know Bucket had such a history.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
Gamba Horda? Is the bucket Gamba Horda? Oh, are they? Gamba Horta. Are they? Oh, they are. Horta, Gamba Horta, Gamba Horta, Gamba Horta, Gamba Horta, Gamba Horta. That is scary. That is scary. Oh yeah, Bucket was changed from a man into a bucket by Gamba Horda. Do we jump in? Do we jump in this pit? Do we? Do we? Should we? Is this once again the joy of the infinite hole? Oh. Oh. That is sad. I grabbed Bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
Oh.
Let Stanley die.
What?
Let him be crushed by the machine.
No.
Don't reset
No.
the game. Don't
No.
give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful
No,
bucket.
no, no,
We
no,
can
no,
save the
no,
world's
no, no,
buckets
no,
from
no.
their treatment as tools and implements if only we let Stanley die together.
No,
The bucket
no,
shall take its
no,
place
no,
as
no, no,
ruler,
no,
as
no, no,
leader,
no, no,
as
no,
commander
no.
of a new world, a new vision.
I have died many a times already. I do be dying. I do be dying a lot.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do you think that the... What is it called? Do you think there are a lot of endings left? No, right?
The bucket made Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker. In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things.
Because I should eat dinner soon.
I should eat dinner soon. I don't know why I said it in that voice. I think we did everything on the left. We did both turn on, turn off, escape. We left the office again. We went up and down the elevator.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest
So I
and
think-
entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but
think-
Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better? No, never mind. The bucket was wrong.
15 more?
Stanley took the door on his left
Damn.
to go back to the meeting room.
Did we go down there? Did we? Yeah. The intervention was there, right? Yes, the intervention was there. Did we just jump down? Because what is the place with both blue and red? What is the place with both blue and red? Okay, we jump down with the bucket.
No,
That is what we're gonna...
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
Well. Oh, the walkway without the bucket. I see. I see. But first we jump down. See you later.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Very touching. At least we died together. Okay, now
All of his
for what...
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So now we're gonna do one without the bucket, right? And we go to the walkway. Indeed, Romeo and Juliet kind of death. We die together bucket. Very romantic. This is the end that we wanted.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But
was okay.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I don't think so.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
All
Look,
right.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not sure.
Our
I
goal,
really
right
am
there.
not. I realize that
not
investing
bringing
your
a
trust
bucket.
in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
No, I don't think so.
Please, stop trying to make every decision. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are
You
you
yap too
that
much.
convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay, we can go here now.
Now listen carefully,
Ah,
this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
here are more endings. And we have a collectible, the last one.
And there it is. The
Collectible?
last Stiggly Wiggly.
Yeah.
Savor this moment, Stanley. This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where so many people expect to be rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've insisted that a job well done is its own reward.
Let's go.
I would tell you that I'm proud of you for collecting them all, but that would be like a reward, and we can't have that.
What?
So, instead, I'll just say, it's done. We're all done
You-
here.
you can't
and now
just
we
give
can
me
go
a
to
compliment.
whatever the hell you were
You-
doing before you hunted for figurines.
You can compliment me that I did a good job, but oh, I see. This unlocks 2 more endings: a red door and a blue door. I think the blue door appeals to me more.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Yeah.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door. All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to
Yes.
find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Oh. I feel like I kind of regret that now. I feel like we
You
made a
see?
mistake here.
There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think
Yes.
I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work
Dragons.
with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what, let me take a stab in the dark at a new design and you can give me some feedback.
Why are there
There
two
we
paths
go.
there?
A third option.
Yes!
This already feels leaps ahead
Yes!
of where we were before. Go ahead,
Amazing.
Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Yes, yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
It's
Oh,
okay.
of course. A 3. Really?
Yeah.
Maybe next time we can get you to form an actual opinion, you know? Any level of critical thinking or engagement with your surroundings? Does that sound good? Think we can do that? Yes? Wonderful. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with
Have
this
you?
one. Let's take a look.
Yes, please. The Stanley Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Damn. Damn, those are a lot of doors unlocked. 21% of players skip the intro sequence. How long does it take you to get the correct door? Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. I feel like this is wrong. Wow, it only registered my playtime.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors?
No.
Again, honest answers, please. Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect.
I was
Let me
ranked
boot it up.
lower than a dead rat.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
We played this for 4 hours. You know what? It's not my baby. It's not my baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try.
The
I'm out.
baby game
I'm out.
takes
I'm
eight
done.
hours.
It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here?
Tetris.
Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
It is an actual ending to play the baby game for 8 real hours.
Aha! Fascinating. What do you think this game is about,
What is this?
Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our
Survival.
motivation? Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man
Why
spying
creepy
on
man?
innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps
Oh.
for some sort of twisted erotic purpose.
What?
Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity.
Firewatch?
So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Okay. This is like a demo for Firewatch. La da 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 da. La 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 la.
Oh no. No, it can't be.
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
No!
Thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering
That's an
around.
opening.
No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just
There's
go
an
in
opening.
any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley. Okay, I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
This is so
Preferably something with
cool.
walls.
A showcase
Something
for
with
multiple
nice,
games.
Big, insurmountable walls. Okay, I think
Minecraft?
this will be just the thing.
Maze Runner. Rocket League?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind.
Whoa.
Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost
crazy.
here. Now this
Where's the
is
ball?
game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
You can fall down the goal
Okay,
box.
so what exactly do we do here? Let's see. There are lots of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports
Where?
ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what
Sports
fun.
ball.
We shall run the bases and do a touchdown together? Yes, I think surely we must.
Run.
Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Yes, ball. Let's go. Ball. Ball. Big ball.
Yeah.
Are you doing it? Are you
Yeah.
winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Oh,
Stanley,
yeah.
I have... Hold on. What are you doing?
See you later. See you later, Rocket League. Whoa.
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I can. Can you can a can as a can a can? Real question. Ah! Now we're here. A random creepy hotel. Is this a horror game? I'm very bad with horror. Pretty cool. It's so cool, this. Whoa. Endless maze. Endless maze. Hello? Light. This is the original mod for Half-Life 2 that the Stanley Parable started out in. Ah, that's cool. Hello? Hello? I guess not there. Oh. Hello?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back.
yes.
There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
I'll be back.
The end will be here soon.
Very soon.
Very soon. I can wait.
And we're back. That was the end. We're back. Wow. Wow. Okay. I do think that after that one, I do think that is a cool moment to stop the game for now. We've been streaming for almost 4 hours. I am a bit fried. I'm a bit fried. I don't know if I'll stream like next Wednesday. I don't know if I'll stream the Stanley Parable again because I also need to record some other videos on stream. I think I'm gonna be playing Roblox for the first time ever. Ever. That's gonna be fun. Anyways, yeah. I think that is enough for now. As always, thank you very much for joining. I really appreciated it. Next stream will be on the new Twitch channel. Can I point at it? Yes. Will be at the new Twitch channel. It's Martin Live. I will also change all the banners on this channel. Yeah, that is it for now. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, my hair is really strange. Anyways, it looks like I haven't slept at all. What is I've never seen it like this. Anyways, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. It was very nice having you in chat, so I wasn't just yapping to myself. Well, yapping to the bucket alone. Now we could yap to the bucket together. And yeah, see you next time on the new channel. So long. Goodbye. I'll see you when I see you. You can pick the street. I'll meet you on